Alberto Patron's biggest nightmare.
¡Me pertenece, Alberto!
Keep this between us.
Chavo Guerrero denied Mil Muertes the prize of the Legend Blue Demon.
The power of 1,000 lives is valuable.
Disqualification.
And it is that power that was too much for you.
Defiance. That is Phoenix, who owns a victory over the previously undefeated Mil Muertes. Oh, and lick of death in the mouth.
I want to make sure that you really are the rabid dogs that will destroy anybody that gets in my way. Hurt them so bad that they never come back.
Oh boy, that's Big Rick. This is the first time we've seen Big Rick since the burning. Hey, but hang on. Oh, yes, he gets the victory. They'd rather take the loss than deal with Big Rick.
Tonight is a historic night. Tonight is Alberto El Patron's first match in Lucha Underground, but most importantly, his first match in my sacred temple.
Against who?
Well, I was thinking Alberto El Patron versus Ricky Mandel.
I want Tejano.
Yeah, and you will get it eventually, but you need some warming up. How about Alberto El Patron tonight versus Famous B?
Tejano.
A match like that, maybe give me a week or two to promote. I got it. How about Alberto El Patron versus El Hijo del Havoc?
Am I not being clear? Tonight, Alberto El Patron versus Tejano.
Come to think of it, it does sound like the making of a great main event. And like I said, tonight is a historic night.
Thank you. The place, Boyle Heights, Lucha Underground Temple, with Matt Striker, I am Vampiro, welcoming everybody once again and saying a big hello to the band, Amanda Tita. She is digging it, brother.
Oh yeah, and she is hyped for our huge main event tonight. For the first time in a Lucha Underground ring, Alberto El Patron will be in action, and for the first time on U.S. soil, Alberto El Patron competes against his most bitter rival, Tejano.
Alberto El Patron versus Tejano in just one of the hottest rivalries going right now in Lucha Underground, but another score may be settled tonight, right now, and this one, brother, has gotten personal.
The following lucha is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from beyond the grave, Mil Muertes!
There you get a look at Mil Muertes, the man of 1,000 deaths, and notably absent the lovely Katrina.
I just feel violence walking down the stairs. An unforgiving presence about to get in the ring, Matt Striker.
Mil Muertes, arguably the most powerful luchador here in Lucha Underground. A very different style, smash mouth, if you will.
Definitely different style. It's called beat him till he can't get up anymore.
Deal with the fist on the seal. That's something we've come to know and expect from Mil Muertes. Perhaps some divine, supernatural power.
And his opponent from Mexico Mexico City, Mexico, Phoenix!
Well, the last time Mil Muertes laid cold, dark eyes of hate on this man, Phoenix was kissing Katrina. Any jealous mind out there knows the fuel, the rage that must be going through Mil Muertes.
I would not want to be Phoenix. That is a bold statement. That's a big step in the wrong direction, man.
These two becoming very familiar with each other. Each of them own a victory over the other, so this, of course, the proverbial rubber match. Let's hang on a second. Oh! Here we go! Let the match begin this way. Rick Knox rings the bell. We're underway.
Damn!
Phoenix was baiting Mil Muertes. Phoenix understands that in order to defeat Mil tonight or enjoy any modicum of success, it has to be at Phoenix's pace.
Well, the pace just got slowed down a hell of a bit.
Phoenix uses the fire driver, whereas Mil Muertes uses the flatliner. We'll have to see how this comes into play. Phoenix's agility and luchaness coming into play.
Man, they're getting schooled left, right, and center, and they're not even in the ring yet. You might as well take the ring out of the way so they can use the building.
Mil Muertes flat on his back. Phoenix now senses the opportunity. Huge leg drop from the top. Referee is down. No.
Phoenix fell from the sky from about 15 feet, Matt. That's got to take its toll on both of them.
Well, this, of course, the match between the man that never says die versus the man of 1,000 deaths, and the common denominator here is mortality.
But I'm almost feeling a little bit of arrogance on Phoenix's part, almost confidence. But if I had a kiss of death like that from a venomous chick, I'd be pretty confident too.
Wow! Last time Phoenix struggled to earn a victory against Mil, but pulled it out, and now Mil's frustration.
Oh, that's hatred and frustration, dude. You go kiss his girl and see what happens. Just whooped his ass. Wow, that's put in there snug. Oh my God.
Of course, Phoenix came in at number 1 at Aztec Warfare. Mil Muertes came in at number 20. Phoenix was very valiant in his efforts. Mil, though, failed to capture the Lucha Underground Championship. That's can't sit well with Mil Muertes.
Definitely not. But let me tell you something, man. Let's not forget that Phoenix is the only man alive to have a one-on-one victory against his monster, Mil Muertes.
Mil's power on display here.
Mil's hatred's on display.
Carry. Oh boy! Cover. 2. No. Mas Lucha.
Can I be honest with you?
Please do.
I don't.
No one else is in this business.
I don't think the fans are going nuts for Phoenix. I think Mil wants to make a statement and kill, not beat, kill Phoenix.
The rear chin lock now, the fingers clasp, pulling on Phoenix's neck. Phoenix needs to get to a vertical base to alleviate the pressure on the neck.
Matt, this is classic. Two dudes fighting it out, tooth and nail.
And there is the missing piece. Katrina at the top of the steps here at the temple.
I was just about to say, these guys are fighting it out over nobody, but here she is. Troublemaker.
And Katrina carries down that stone, which we've learned is from the rubble from which Mil once emerged.
She is as evil as she is hot. Look at her. She's just the devil in disguise.
What was it Hemingway said? That
Elvis said that.
Back to the action now. Mil Muertes has Phoenix up. Bang, big right hand from Mil. Mil notices Katrina's presence as well.
I'm sorry, man. I'm confused here because I don't know who she's here to support. I mean, it should be Phoenix, but she's got this long history with Mil Muertes. I mean,
whoa, nice.
Sooner or later, because of her, somebody's going to make a mistake, and it could be over.
We're talking about the sultry siren Katrina, but back to the action now. Mil Muertes on the floor. Phoenix in the mask, the blue mask. Phoenix! The bird of war will fly here in the temple.
And let's just confirm another thing. As soon as Phoenix starts to hear the applause of the crowd and the fans get behind him, he starts to come to life more and more, Matt. He turns it up.
Well, it's the human element that Phoenix has that Mil seems to be void of.
I don't think Phoenix needs her, but man, I wish she would wake up out of this spell she's cast on her. Ooh. Yeah.
Many people feel that that Mil's failure to win the Lucha Underground title may have turned Catrina's eyes away from Mil Muertes.
That right there was a little bit of payback for kissing my girl on TV. Did you see him rattle his head off the ring like a basketball?
Mil on the move, Phoenix back in. Oh! Catches him with a cutter. Wow. Is this enough? 2? No! Ooh. You know, Phoenix knows how to beat Mil Muertes. Phoenix understands what it takes to pin a man with such stature that Mil has.
That's a hell of a call on your part, you know what I mean? Not many people can say they walked away, you know, with a victory, let alone with their life from this guy, Mil Muertes.
Each week, new contenders are born here in Lucha Underground.
Oh, God, Jesus! Oh, and then I think the Phoenix has been grounded.
Here lies Phoenix.
Oh, ow. What was that?
Still not enough, though. Mil could have easily went for the cover and perhaps the win there.
Wow.
But the Goozle brings Phoenix back up to his feet now. Mil finds Catrina. They lock eyes.
Brother, when you goozle somebody like that, you know it means one thing, brother. There's hatred.
Flatliner, Mil's signature maneuver. Mil Muertes is victorious.
Wow. Is he doing that for Catrina, or what's going on?
And all the while, Mil and Catrina have not broken their gaze. Catrina's loyalty seems to be towards success, and now Mil summoning.
Was this the plan all along, Matt? Wow. Man, I don't know what's going on here. She's got that rock, dude.
Yes, well, as customary after a Mil Muertes victory, the hashtag lick of death. And Catrina is denying Mil's request.
Jeez, not good, not good. No, no, no. Whoa. Oh my God.
Well, Phoenix. And now Phoenix seems to hold the power with the stone. Oh! And Phoenix best be leery of affairs of the heart, because they will distract you from your goal. But a chivalrous Phoenix comes to Catrina's aid.
Mil just got rocked by the stone.
The stone from the rubble from which Mil has once emerged now may be the ashes from which Phoenix flies.
Mil is out. What is she doing? Uh-oh. No, no, no.
No Lazarus pit can save Mil Muertes now.
I think that Phoenix is just signing his soul to the devil, man. Phoenix is at the crossroads right now. Just like, oh! Whoa! That could be the kiss of death.
A unique lick of death from Catrina onto Mil Muertes, and then a kiss that may seal Phoenix's fate. Catrina stands over a fallen Mil Muertes. Phoenix ascends the temple stairs. What's next for these two luchadors? We'll find out in the coming weeks. But tonight, Sexy Star faces off against Big Rick in a match that Dario Cueto has promised the winner an opportunity to face the crew. Vamp, this is a huge mismatch. Does Sexy Star stand any chance? We'll all find out together tonight on Lucha Underground.
And in the main event, in what could be the most anticipated match in Lucha Underground history, this war started in Mexico and then crossed the border into the United States and into the temple. Tonight, the AAA Mega Champion, Alberto El Patron, takes his rival, the former AAA Champion, Tejano. This one is personal.
I should be #1 contender. I beat Angelico 2 weeks ago. I am the baddest bitch in this.
I know. I got your text, email, voice. But the thing is, no offense to Angelico, but one victory over him does not make you a #1 contender for anything. You only won because Son of Havoc got involved. So, if you really want to prove to me that you're a worthy competitor in my temple, next week you will have a rematch with Angelico. And to make sure that there is no outside interference from Son of Havoc, I'm gonna put him inside the ring as a guest referee. Havoc, I hope you can control your woman inside the ring as well as she controls you out of it.
Let's go. Move!
The door!
That's right, brother. That's right. I don't know what Conan told you to motivate you, but what I do know is that if you want to survive, you're gonna need to man up. Because next time you see Cage, you have to make sure you let all that aggression out, amigo, because you are going to need it. Y una cosa más, if I were you, I would pay close attention to my mastermind. Because if you keep that title, you know I'm coming for it after.
Lucha is scheduled for 1 fall. And the winner earns a future 3-on-1 match against the Crew. Currently in the ring from the City of Angels, Big Rick.
You can see Big Rick wearing the eye patch, and that is the dirty work of the Crew. They singed Rick's right eye with a lit cigar. Revenge on the mind of Big Rick.
And his opponent, from Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico, she is Sexy Star.
Folks, we can beat you over the head with all the women's lib and equality stuff, or you can just watch the wrestling and see for yourself. Sexy Star has revolutionized the genre and the industry.
She came here to make a statement. Since day one, man, she has wanted to say, I want to be a hero for other women worldwide.
Yes, and Sexy wants revenge against the Crew for their actions against Mascarita Sagrada and Pimpinella. Now, Pippi has Snapchatted me, told me that he's doing okay, but Sexy has revenge on her mind as well.
You know what's crazy? That you and Pimpy are Snapchatting, dude. I didn't know you spoke Spanish.
Well, the pictures disappear after a while.
There you go. She has won the hearts of fans worldwide. She has stepped up the bat and hit home runs every time, man. Looks good in that combat gear, too. This is her biggest challenge, Matt, in more ways than one. The size of Big Rick. I don't know, man. She looks like an appetizer. Big Rick is saying to her, what? Just lay down, baby. Ooh.
And the fact that both of these luchadors and luchadoras want the Crew so badly, it's a testament to the Crew's viciousness.
Well, Big Rick is just saying, come on, man. Oh, there she goes.
And Vamp, the ocular assault has rendered Big Rick with a covered right eye. A lot of Lucha Libre moves come from the right side. Can that benefit Sexy at all in this match?
Dude, she's fighting a Goliath, man. Come on. Look, she can't even move him. Uh-oh. Sexy Star has more heart than anywhere in the locker room, but how far is that going to take her? Talking about throw out the trash.
Revenge means more than chivalry, but you can tell by Rick's face, he's saying to Lefty Borden, counter out. Let this thing end.
Oh, wow. Did you hear that? What would you do? I'd stay out. I wouldn't get back. Would you get back in?
I mean, Rick doesn't want to hurt Sexy, telling Sexy to stay out, but the believers are willing Sexy. Sexy understands that redemption is on the line here. What's she going to do?
She came here to make a statement. Since day one, man, she has wanted to say, I want to be a hero for all the women worldwide. Oh.
And now Big Rick has a hold of Sexy Star.
Uh-oh. Geez, no, don't do it, Rick.
This, the Uranagi.
Uh-oh. Wow.
And Rick places Sexy down, holds her shoulders down. You know what? I got to give credit to Rick there.
I agree with you 100%. He could have destroyed... Uh-oh.
This is what the match was all about. Big Rick down the line gets a 3-on-1 match. It doesn't happen tonight, but Rick looks like he's ready to fight.
What's up behind? Oh!
Cortez, Mr. Cisco, and Bale, collectively known as the Crew. The men that burned Big Rick's eye. And now Sexy Star getting into the fight.
Oh! Oh, brother, she got kneed right in the face. Let's not forget that Crew took out her friends, and she wants revenge. Pimpy and Mascarita, they're not here tonight because of that, but she is... Oh, man.
The past couple of weeks, the Crew have been associated or aligned somewhat with Dario Cueto. You have to believe the boss watching with a sick smile on his face.
Brother, here come. Watch out. We've seen it.
Entering the realm. Ooh.
They are back on the attack on Rick.
Again, not to beat a dead horse.
Bro, they called it. Did you hear that?
The eye patches, because of what these men did with a cigar, now it looks like Cortez Castro is going to stick the stick into the eye. Rick realizes what was about to happen.
Rick has exploded. Boom! Damn!
It's about time someone lit a fire under Big Rick.
Oh, my God. In the belly of the beast, the monster has woke... Oh, he's pissed.
We've mentioned Exodus before, an eye for an eye. Big Rick now about to take Mr. Cisco to church. No.
Oh, my God, dude.
Ooh. Big Rick got what he wanted. Big Rick will get a 3-on-1 match with the Crew, and you can only imagine what the fallout may be.
Lucha is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from San Luis Potosí, he is the AAA Mega Champion, Alberto El Patron.
Here comes an international superstar that has held almost every major championship in North America, but it's the Lucha Underground title that means so much. It bridges cultures. It does what NAFTA could not do. Alberto El Patron is here in the temple. Alberto El Patron wearing the prestigious AAA Mega Campeon, the Mega Championship title that Alberto defeated Tejano for several months ago. This has to feel good for the man himself. Wow. Alberto El Patron.
Telling it like he sees it, baby. What's up, baby?
And there is the man that has set the temple ablaze, Alberto El Patron. For those of you that don't know, let's find out more about the AAA Mega Champion.
My name is Alberto El Patron, but of course you already knew that. Lucha Libre is something I was born into. It was my birthright. My father was a famous luchador, Dos Caras. He was an icon. He was a man that millions idolized, but no one more than me. I wanted to honor him So I took his famous mask and I became Dos Caras Jr. The mask brought me global success, but there was one place that I have yet to conquer. In America, I had the chance to create a new legend by redefining myself. And I became a household name, a hero to millions. But as one hand patted me on the back, the other one slapped me in the face. And after years of success, they disrespected me. So I had to leave. I returned home because one dream still eluded me. And in December 7, 2014, that dream was realized. As I became the first luchador ever to hold every major title in North America by defeating Tejano for the Mega Campeonato in AAA. So you ask me, why come to Lucha Underground? Because I want to conquer America, but in my own terms.
There are few moments left in our industry that send shivers up your spine. This is one of them, Alberto El Patron!
And what are my terms? Is to dominate in the ring.
Now our first taste of El Patron here at Lucha Underground.
I've been a star in my home country, Mexico. I've been a star here in the United States. And I have come to Lucha Underground not just to be a star. I have come here to be what I am. The best luchador on the planet. And I dare anyone to try to hold back Alberto El Patron. But of course you already knew that.
First time ever will compete in a Lucha Underground ring, and his greatest rival, Tejano, is not far behind.
And his opponent from Mexicali, Baja California, Tejano!
Bam, everyone is asking me about Tejano. This is the little bit that I know. The youngest ever AAA champion, the longest reigning AAA champion. Alberto El Patron shows up and takes the title away from Tejano. Tejano feels that Alberto needed to earn the title shot, but fans across the world believe that Alberto is in the right place at the right time, and thus Alberto is the AAA champion.
I think that Tejano has earned it. Tejano fought his way through the ranks in Mexico and in New Japan, all over the world. I agree 100% with Tejano.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you tuned in for. This is Lucha Underground. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lucha Underground. This is our main event. History in the making here.
This is the first time on American soil.
Yes. Oh, when Alberto showed up to a hero's welcome here in the temple, it was Tejano that spoiled the party, attacking Alberto El Patron. There are no borders that can contain this animosity.
Let me tell you something else. Tejano's father grew up wrestling with Dos Caras, Alberto's father. So this goes back from, you can imagine when they were kids in the dressing room, eyeing each other up, knowing one day that they would be in this position.
It's a great point. You never know who you share a locker room with. You see the same people going up the ladder that you do going down. Standing side headlock now.
He's got it in tight.
Yep, Tejano negating Alberto's size and height advantage. Alberto now looking to create some space, sends Tejano off the ropes. There's Tejano's size.
Size, experience.
Yep. Down, leapfrog from El Patron. Hip toss. Oh! Whoa!
He's hot. Oh, only in Lucha Underground are you going to see wrestling of this quality.
You know, Alberto has said for so many years he was confined, and you cannot confine a true man. Now Alberto is free to do what he will, although Tejano stands in the way.
Well, he was confined. He tried to run in the front door, and he was met by a boot to the face. Feeling Tejano calm, collected, in control of his emotions.
Yeah, this is a different kind of style than we're used to seeing. We will not see a lot of the high flying and the big dives over the top rope. This is going to be a fight. Big suplex, yes.
Of course it's going to be a fight, dude. This is personal.
Tejano enjoying the success, the money that comes with being champion. Now that belongs to Alberto El Patron. Hey, look at that. Damn. The Lucha roots go deep. Oh!
Uh-oh.
No loss, perhaps.
But wow. That was not nice.
Hang on. Count along at home.
Definitely a different pace, Matt. We were caught up in the action like two fans watching heavyweights knocking down the walls. Alberto's a little bit cocky here, pie-facing him. I don't know if I'd be doing that. Tejano might fire up anytime and kick him right back in the chops.
Sometimes the natural sounds tell a better story. Tejano on the move. Banderas. Whoa!
That's a lot of weight to fall from
Alberto
that height.
now. I guess the Lucha Underground has influenced these men.
Man, that looks just like his father and his famous uncle, Mil Máscaras. And my greatest matches with Alberto El Patron, when he was Dos Caras Jr., one night he rocked me and knocked me out with that move.
And the believers on their feet here in the temple. And Vamp, while Alberto is known by many names, can you enlighten me as to the significance of the name El Patron?
El Patron, that's like the boss of bosses, dude. That's putting it in someone's face, you know what I mean? That's almost like the Godfather almost, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, DDT on the floor.
And El Patron just got schooled. You know what that means, right, Matt?
Yes, Tejano rolling in to break the count. And the smile on Tejano's face tells a great story.
Yeah, this kid, he likes to take it the distance. He's been in wars. Don't forget, I've said it 3 times. I'm going to say it 4. He is the youngest heavyweight champion in the history of AAA. That's something to say.
And with all due respect to everything that's happened in AAA, moving forward, it matters what these two luchadors here do in Lucha Underground.
Definitely, that's so cool. He's breaking the count. You know what that is? That's experience, dog.
Now Tejano cinches in the rear chin lock, trying to wear Alberto down.
Tejano would like nothing more than to show American audiences what he can do and defeat Alberto Patron tonight.
It's about
Underground.
Pride. It's about machismo. Vamp, talk a little bit more about how important machismo is in the lucha culture.
Dude, in any culture that you want to show that you got the bigger you-know-what than any your opponent. Oh! I've said it before. These two grew up in the dressing rooms watching their fathers go at it.
Cover here, close to the ropes. Marty Elias is down. Alberto El Patron, a ring general, knowing exactly where he is at all times, gets his shoulders off the mat.
Dude, you don't think that Tejano wants to embarrass Alberto El Patron in his debut tonight in Lucha Underground? You don't think Tejano wants to put him in his place?
Well, a win here will vault either one of these luchadors into a very, very promising position. Now the arm bar. Smart here by Tejano?
I don't know, man, because he's got that amateur background and he's real close to take. He can take an ankle lock right now. But of course, as an egomaniac would, he goes for the head punches.
And you can just feel the momentum. You can feel the animosity here.
Tejano is very comfortable with this style, brawling on the outside, Matt.
Tejano seems to give us some insight into his strategy. It seems that the focus is going to be the left arm of Alberto El Patron.
They could bust his arm like that. The fans are feeling it. Tejano's definitely leaving his fingerprints.
And you know, the pace of this match is very unnerving. It's nail-biting because you're just waiting for that big, vicious moment. Could this be it right here?
You know, we can't forget that there's over 500 pounds in the ring right now.
Between these two luchadors as well.
Uh-oh.
Hang on now. Superplex looks to be coming here.
Here we go.
Can Alberto get Tejano over? No!
The ring bounced.
And now we talk about it week in and week out, how you can feel the ring tilt. You can feel the momentum start to shift. Does it shift into Alberto's favor?
Well, definitely with the Lucha Underground faithful cheering Alberto. Uh-oh, we got a double count maybe, man. That was a big bump.
Sure you know the rules by now, but if you don't, both luchadors have till 10 to get to their feet. Referee stops his count here, seeing that both guys will fight on.
Wow, huge haymakers.
Ooh, the knee to the gut cut Alberto off. Tejano on the move now. Alberto ducking. Big clothesline. Alberto now building momentum.
Firing up.
El Patron on the move now. Has Tejano all out of sorts there.
That is so traditional, and Lucha Libre, that spinning backbreaker. Wow, that is so hard to do when you're that big. That's a lot of weight to lift and spin like that, Matt.
Pride and dignity on the line here. Patron and Tejano only on Lucha Underground. Hang on. Stabber, beautifully done. Ooh. Can Alberto float over for the cover? Is this enough? No.
Man, that was devastating. But I'm telling you, man, after those wars in Mexico, those wars in Japan, those wars growing up in that household of his, that's not enough to beat Tejano. No way.
A different look here for Alberto El Patron, perhaps trying to play mind games with Tejano. Alberto.
Come on, man. Shake it up, brother. Get
waiting.
Up.
Oh,
smart.
Patron
Very
ducks
smart.
the super kick. Boom! Oh, spine buster.
Damn, cover him, kid. Forget about the people.
Tejano ducked the super kick into the spine buster. Referee down. No. And you'll notice that a lot of Tejano's offense comes from a close proximity. Alberto seems to enjoy distance.
You know what I'm digging? I'm digging that Tejano does not have any respect for Alberto El Patron. Bad, but hey, it is what it is.
Now the believers start to rumble the stones here in the temple.
Tejano has been in many, many, many wars. This is nothing new to him, Matt. He's not intimidated. That's right, pounding him. Boom!
Alberto wise to be holding on to the second rope. You've watched wrestling at all in your life. You'll know that it doesn't bode well when a competitor is seated atop the turnbuckle there.
Oh! Finally, Tejano is waking up. That's right. I kicked him in the head. Damn. You know... Oh, this is awesome.
Marty Elias.
Matt, this is a Tejano I know.
Tejano doing a little redecorating there.
No doubt, man. Don't do... What are you doing? This is a Tejano I know.
Let's go. He's got the bull rope here. Wise strategy. Referee is occupied, and now Tejano will go to work.
Brother, that was an amazing strategy.
That bull rope is like sandpaper. Oof. The ref didn't see it, therefore cannot disqualify Tejano.
Ahora sí, perro, a volar.
Hang on a second here. Perhaps the highlight of the match, perhaps the turning point.
Damn.
You talk about building to something. You talk about heading in a direction. Right now, we are building to whomever is going to be the next top guy here in Lucha Underground, and it's all on the eyes of Prince Puma, our Lucha Underground champion. Now El Patron is pissed.
He fired up, but I'm going to tell you something, man. He has gained a little bit of respect for Tejano. He has had to, because he's got his ass kicked tonight.
Alberto signifying for his signature submission hold. Can Alberto get this armbar on El Patron?
No!
Tejano spins out. Kick. Pick up. Powerbomb. Oh! Sit out. Marty Elias down. 2. Oh! Whoa!
Maybe Alberto Patron just a little bit too cocky too soon, brother.
Tejano has Alberto's signature submission move well scouted. It's going to take more than that for Alberto to put Tejano away.
Man, Alberto looked like he got knocked the F out.
And now.
Oh! Crazy! Brother, that was right on that elbow.
There it is.
No.
Has Alberto done enough?
No. Wow. Now it's starting to heat up. You can tell these two have been in many wars.
Tejano crawling for that bull rope, that sandpaper snake.
He's feeding off the energy, no doubt about it. That helps any athlete in this position.
Notice the ends are taped.
Yeah, I'm digging this so much.
Bang! Oh, blocked by El Patron. Alberto now setting Tejano up. DDT.
But it didn't work the second time. Alberto knew it was coming. Well, uh-oh. What's going on?
You've said all night that this is personal. It may not be about wins and losses. It may be about anger and hatred. Referees saw that. He's going to throw this match out.
And rightly so.
Uno más, por favor. Dos más. I've never seen Alberto this fired up. No one is safe now. There is anger and hatred in this man's eyes.
That just goes to show the true colors of Alberto Patron, the people's hero. I don't think so.
Well, Tejano stole Alberto's moment of glory when Alberto arrived here in the temple, so a modicum of redemption for Alberto El Patron, but you can bet your ass this is not the last time we'll see these two fight it out here in Lucha Underground.
Booyah, Matt Striker.
For Vampiro, I'm Matt Striker from the temple here at Lucha Underground. This night belongs to Alberto El Patron.
Johnny Mundo says that he's tired of you attacking him from behind. And he made quite the convincing argument. I couldn't say no. Trust me, El Cazador, from my experience, it's better to lock up someone inside of a cage. That way they can never get away.
Johnny Mundo should be careful what he wishes for. Next week, I will defeat him in a cage match. And then I will mount his head on your wall.